Welcome back to Newswatch 10. I'm Jeremy Babin, and we're talking sports. Christian Heritage's guys and girls basketball teams came in with identical 12-2 records in their first season in the Georgia Independent Schools Association. And with regional play set to begin Friday against Griffin Christian, both teams had some business to take care of last night at home against Georgia Cumberland. Now to Christian Heritage we go, as both the boys and the girls were playing a doubleheader. We'll pick things up in the third quarter of the girls' game as Kristen Green goes up court, passes to Katie Nagel, and she scores the lay-in. Nagel led the Lady Lions with 21 on the night, 34-12 Christian Heritage. Georgia Cumberland on the low block now, and it's Jennifer Vanucci. She goes up for the bucket, can't get it, but the second time's a charm. Good, +1 coming at the line, 38-14 Christian Heritage. Some Lady Lions defense now. Kristen Green with a steal, takes it down the court for the lane. This would make it a 40-15 Christian Heritage game. Fourth quarter now, and it's off the miss. Meg Crawford's there. She hits Green down the court for the fast break point. That would make it a 48-23 ball game. And then it's Bradley Townsend who's going to deliver this pull-up jumper to make it a 59-23 game. And there's your ball game and your buzzer. 59-23, Lady Lions go on to win that game. Well, after that, it was the boys who were playing, and here come the boys, as we'll pick it up early in the first quarter, as it was the Christian Heritage who was having their way as well. On the break, it was Damian Cheney to Will Clark. 2 of his 23 on the night, 4-3 Lions. Jaguars going to try and counter that now. Ozzie Walker to Brian Anderson. That's an easy lay-in, 5-4 Georgia Cumberland. It's back the Lions' way now. Terrell Wilson to Damian Cheney, 4-2. 6-5, Cheney finished the night with 15 points and 10 rebounds. Christian Heritage cruising. More Lions, this time on the steal. It's Terrell Wilson with a sky-scraping grab and bucket. That's 2 points for him. 8-5 Lions. And it was all Christian Heritage the rest of the night, partly because of this beautiful passing. Look at this. Damian Cheney finds Terrell Wilson. Little hook shot right there, 74-52. Lions a winner in this game. Well, keeping things on the hardwood, another doubleheader play last night was Ridgeland at Gordon Lee, and was the clash of the Titans for both the boys and the girls. Trojans and Panthers coming in undefeated, but we'll tip things off with the girls first, where the Lady Panthers were still looking for win number 1 on the season. So let's head right now to Gordon Lee. They came into this game 4-0, having already beaten Ridgeland 55-31 in their season opener. Ridgeland still looking for the first win, also to upset a tough Trojans team. Time winding down now in the second quarter. It's Hallie Brooks. She scores in the lane, counted, and one coming at the line, 26-19 Trojans at the half. Third quarter, Lee trying to pull away, and Kendall Johnson is getting fancy. She kisses the glass, 33-24 Trojans. But the Panthers never say die. Off the steal, it's Lash and Sims, and McClin hits Dana Jones on the break. The lead is cut to 7. More Panthers. It's Randall Haskett with this 18-footer she's going to bury, and we have a comeback brewing right there. Fourth quarter upset still on McClin, Sims to the corner, and we have a 1-point game, but the Trojans would again pull away as Sam Taylor sees no one guarding her, so you know what? She lines up and buries the 3-ball, 46-38 Trojans. Gordon Lee goes on to win 48-53, and they stay undefeated, 5-0. Well, you remember the Bowmans from football, Mike and Carlin? Well, you know what? They play basketball too. Trojan fans, they like basketball as well. But early on, it was Carlin Bowman. He jukes, and he hits the J. An early lead for Ridgeland, 2-0 Panthers. And then it's the BBC return back from the pass. Bowman to Bowman connection. Basketball style, though. 4 points for Carlin, 4-3 Panthers. But although seemingly undersized, Gordon Lee, they were hanging tough. Ryan Colbert spins and drops the J. 5-4 Trojans lead. And again, it's the BBC. Carlin to Mike, and that's a royal flush. 8-5 black and white. Panthers trying to extend the lead now. Darius Walton, this is going to be drawing a 19-foot J. That's a swish. 15-12 Ridgeland. Second quarter, Derek Sanders with a foot just inside the 3-point line. Cans it. Count it. Ridgeland moves to 3-0, and Gordon Lee gets their first loss as the Panthers win 56-49. Well, if you haven't been to Heritage basketball yet, I'll tell you this. You got to go to a game. That new gym they have is simply amazing. They've really done an impressive job with that school. Oh, And yeah, one other thing, their basketball isn't bad either. So let's head out to Heritage right now for that game, and Heritage try to get back to 500 with a win and grab their second win as the new program. But Quenisha Fountain is not going to make it easy for Heritage. He gets a lay-in, 38-24 East Ridge. Back the Generals' way. Trace Jackson with a nice dish to Jake Rains, 38-26 East Ridgeland. Still in the third, Generals keep cutting into the lead. Matt Chatton drains the corner three. Generals trail 38-29, and then it's Chatton with the assist to Rains, and he's going to roll it in. Generals still trail by 9, 40-31. Now off the inbound play, Chatton hits an open Ricky Riley Sparks, 42-33 East Ridgeland. Late in the third, it's Trace Jackson with another beautiful assist. This to Riley, and the Generals are down 4. But that same headache the Generals had all night comes back as Fountain is as smooth as butter. 48-43 Ridgeland. Final score, Heritage drops to 1-3 as they lose 67-55.
Great. Thank you for those highlights, Jamie.
A lot of round ball.
Everything.
All right, Sadie's going to tell us, looks like maybe the Dalton Christmas parade Thursday night might be wet, and the Chatsworth parade on Saturday might be cold. Is that the scenario, Cedric?
That might just be the scenario out there. I'm glad Cal